guys, it's Lindy
and Jenny.
Welcome to my channel. So we are doing weigh-in day and Jenny's back. So my weigh-in was great. I'm so excited. A lot of you know that I started from my I think it was the 7-day challenge video that I did, that I've started intermittent fasting. So I have been doing, a lot of people were asking, I've been doing 16-8, and then I just started actually from Wednesday night until Thursday, I'm doing 24 hours. So that is the new thing that I've started, and it's really working for me. I'm still staying within my WW points. I'm still getting blue dots. So it's definitely working for me. This week I was down 2.3.
Yay.
What about you, Jenny? How was your week?
I was down 0.8 when
Yay. So was there anything you changed this week?
I definitely was drinking a lot more water.
Than the week before?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, because I think I'm up to 9 of my bottles.
9 of those?
9 of those a day, which is 3 cups each.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
So 27 glasses a day.
That's good.
Yeah.
The recipe for this week was vegetable soup, which is 0. If anybody didn't go to the meeting, I'm pretty sure you can get your weeklies on the app.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if you want to pull up your app. There's something that Jackie, my leader, showed me that I had no idea was in here, and I wanted to show you this. So, did anybody know that on your app, they actually provide a meal plan for you as like a suggested?
Yeah, I checked that out. I checked that out the first day, actually. It was kind of neat.
Yeah, so on the I don't know if you guys can see this, but on the homepage, you go all the way down to the bottom, and it says more about blue, because Jenny's on blue, but whatever color you're on, it'll say more about. You click that, and within there, you can go down, and it says get your meal plan here. And you can print it off even. Mm-hmm. And it shows you a full meal plan to give you kind of a guidance of what you can eat or kind of get you a jump start. So anybody that's new to the program, this might be something that might help you if you're kind of feeling lost with what foods to have.
There's
so
also
that was a good tip that I found.
The 0 point food list is there also that you can
And you can print
download.
it off. It's a PDF file.
Yeah.
The topic of the weekly was actually the 0 point foods. So it was just more of how can you incorporate them, how do you incorporate them, when are good times that you can take advantage of them. So I said if you're having like a get-together or a party and a lot of people always say Mandarin is the worst thing for them. It's the worst restaurant they go to. But Mandarin is actually a very good choice for me, and it's actually a restaurant that I continue to say that is where I want to go because there's so many choices. Even though, yes, you will always have to count your oils or fats, whatever they use, because you have no idea what they're using. But there's so many 0 point items. And Jenny actually did this on New Year's Eve. Didn't you have 0 points?
I did it, and I actually tracked it. And the only points that I got was I put in for the extra oils that I don't know what it is. But also, I got that waffle that I wanted. But I didn't even realize.
I didn't do so good on dessert. Jenny was like glaring at my plate.
I actually didn't. I was asking her if that was her fruit because she was adamant she was getting fruit. But I actually didn't realize they actually cut their waffles into quarters, not into halves.
Oh.
So it was actually less than what I thought. So the waffle was actually only 2 points.
Oh.
And then, was it 2 points? I'll have to look back on that for the points wise, but it definitely was lower. I stayed within my point range for that day with even having a cookie after the waffle also. So it stayed pretty good.
That's another thing, excuse me, is that a lot of the desserts, even though they're high in points, the small pieces that you get.
Yeah, it's a small portion.
They are low. I mean, obviously, we're going to be accounting for extra sugars and fats that we don't know what's in there, but it is a very tiny portion. So if you did want to have one, it's not so bad.
So the trick that I did to stay within my points there was I didn't eat any of the noodles or rice at all or the potatoes whatsoever. I just went for all like the vegetable stir fry and just that's what I had.
The
I just had
egg
a
rolls
mix of
always
it.
get me. That's the one thing that gets me is an egg roll.
I didn't have one. I was good, but I did just a bunch of the different stir-fried vegetables, and then I went over to the salad bar and I just filled up.
Yeah.
I think and I actually think I ate more plates because I was just eating vegetables and fruit.
Yeah. Another good thing at Mandarin that I like is the edamame. I always grab a huge bowl of it and then I can just snack on it in between.
Yeah.
And it slows me down on eating. Another thing I wanted to point out is they were showing 0 point items. These are fruit kebabs. These need to be,
good.
And I feel like this was actually a meal, but these look really good.
Ooh, actually, that reminds me, the one thing that I really liked at Mandarin, which I could have done for a dessert, was the grilled pineapple.
Yeah.
It was so good. Okay,
Yeah.
so now, because it to me seemed very sugary just because the natural sugars had come out. So does that make it to be more points because they've cooked it that way? No, it's still 0.
The only time a 0 point item would become points is if you're drinking it. So the rule of thumb is if you blend fruit, and I know a lot of people will challenge me on this, but I've questioned quite a few coaches on this. If you blend a fruit and you eat it with a spoon, it's still 0. But if you drink it with a straw, then it counts as points because you're not being... The reasoning behind this is because you could blend half a cup of pineapple, a few strawberries, blueberries, a banana into a smoothie and drink it in like a matter of minutes.
Yeah.
And you're not being mindful of how much... You would never sit down and eat that much fruit in a sitting.
Yeah.
Not even minutes, right?
Yeah.
So it's more of a mindful thing, and that's why they give it points.
Oh, okay.
There's actually a spot on there is if you're creating a recipe, it asks if it's a drink. I think you have to go to like additional info.
Yeah.
And it says if it's a drink, you check it off, and it will actually calculate the points.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't do many smoothies.
No, I used to drink a smoothie every day for breakfast, and then I stopped. Another thing, if anybody's not on either my Thursday meeting group on Facebook or my weight loss group, is Jean-Luc and Nick have announced that they are coming back to Ajax for February 29th, and they're not just doing one meeting, they're doing all 3. So I think it's 8 a.m., 9:15, and 10:30, I believe, are the meetings that they're doing for this. It's a Saturday, so February 29th. Mark your calendars if anybody hasn't seen them. Again, I will be videotaping them like any other speaker that comes, and I'll be posting the full video on my weight loss group. So if you're not in my weight loss group, check it out. I always have it at the bottom, Stitch and Lindy's weight loss journey. So if you can't make it to that meeting, you can at least see the recorded version of it. Some new finds. Now, do we want to go into some new finds, or do we want to go back to last week's? Let's try this. So a lot of people afterwards messaged me and said, those, what are they, Simply Good?
Yeah, something
Simply
like that.
Junk protein bars?
Good fat.
Yes, good fat. That's it. Good fat bars are way better frozen. So I have left them in our freezer since last week. So I'm going to get one and
see if they redeem themselves. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on this because I was I'm not going to say grossed out by them, but I was not a fan whatsoever.
Why was it? The taste or the texture?
It was completely the texture. It was like you either felt like you were eating just powder or like just plain bland chickpeas.
So keep in mind, these are 7 points for an entire bar. So we're just having a little piece of this because I will never get these because 7 points is way too much.
No.
And they're not a protein bar that I would normally like.
But I do have to say, when mine got delivered, I gave them to our mom and she likes them. So, I mean, I guess it's, room temperature. So I guess everybody's different, but
I guess. I mean, there's a lot of people that say that they love them, but I think it's just because, what kind do you want to try? I'm only doing one small piece because I can't deal with
Do the mint.
Okay.
You can't deal with them.
Oh my God, they're frozen.
Look, they're crumbling.
So it's still crumbly. I'll cut off this piece.
Why?
Okay, we'll try that
in half.
There, just take that. Okay, so it's holding, like it's still crumbly, but it's holding together.
I mean, it's a bit better, but I still wouldn't eat it.
Yeah. You can still taste the
powder.
Powdery texture.
Yeah, no.
No, these are still no.
Not one I'd go for.
They are definitely better frozen though. What else do we get?
Go to the next one. Yeah.
So we sampled these
better
yesterday. We don't need to sample these again, but
no,
we'll save on our points. These are the new Built Bars.
they're amazing.
These are the cookies and cream, and it's milk chocolate. Okay, so you really like them?
I
Give
really
us your
like them.
honest opinion.
Okay, I love them. It completely tastes like, you know, like the Hershey's white chocolate Oreo bar.
Yep.
I don't know what it's called, but anyways,
Cookies and cream.
what is okay? But what I found actually afterwards, because it's the milk chocolate, so any cavity that I have hurt.
Yep.
But I enjoyed it more. I really enjoyed it. But I probably wouldn't eat an entire bar. Mm-hmm. I think it's too much for me, and I really like the idea that from you I got, and another couple people on Connect, which was to cut it up. So I probably would cut the bar into 3,
Yep.
and then that third of the bar cut into little pieces.
Yep.
And because then it's like you're eating more, right? But the one lady that did it put it with strawberries.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same girl. There's Angela that runs Canadian Cuties on Facebook. It's a great Weight Watchers group. If anybody hasn't joined Angela's group, check it out. It's called Canadian Cuties. But she cuts it up in little pieces as well. I don't know if I might be wrong. I think she does half a bar, but what she does is her Greek yogurt with a bunch of berries and then that on top.
No, this one was just mixed in with the strawberries cut up. Okay. And yeah, it was just like she was eating a fruit salad, but it had a little, like almost like little chocolate chips in, you know, but it was the Built Bar.
Yep.
And I thought that was a good idea because, I mean, who doesn't like chocolate and strawberries?
Yep. So my opinion on this is I really liked it. The flavor is exactly like cookies and cream. Mm-hmm. The milk chocolate I loved. Again, I'm the same way. My teeth hurt after I ate it because I've been a sweet addict my entire life. So my teeth literally hurt when I eat milk chocolate.
Yeah.
But I love it. But
would you go back to it because of that reason?
With these? Would I get them again? I actually have like 18 of these. But you had to order them. They ran out in like hours.
Yeah.
But my thought process on this is, first of all, the milk chocolate is thinner than the dark chocolate. Yeah. It's not as it's not like a huge amount of chocolate on top. Yeah. It melts easier because it's the milk chocolate. And because it was soft. I had taken that one out of the freezer, and you don't like them frozen. It was already soft.
Yeah.
By the way, I gave these to Austin, my husband, last night, and he really liked this one. But the thing that I like about Built Bars is because it's dark chocolate, they actually got me off of sweets. I don't crave sweets anymore, and these I can see myself either having more of these than I should, or going back to chocolate because it's the milk chocolate. So as much as I love these, I don't think I'll order them again if they bring them back because they're sold out. They sold out by lunchtime, I think.
Yeah. So another thought that I have with you saying it's thinner chocolate.
Yep.
You like to warm them up in the microwave. How would it melt? Like, would it completely melt?
I haven't tried that one. It might. I'll try that. Yeah. I'll do that test.
But also, like you said, with the sweets, I've kind of been off of sweet. Like, I've been taking myself off of sweets.
Yep.
I find that would give me more of a craving for sweets.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think I would. Yeah. So if they bring those back, and there's actually, I know that there's voting right now on BuiltBar.com, so you can vote for different flavors. Oh. And I see that there's a few more that they're bringing milk chocolate, which I know a lot of people have asked for milk chocolate.
Yeah.
I'm finding it, and I would actually normally say I'd prefer milk chocolate, but now seeing this, I don't. Yeah, because my cravings would come back.
I wouldn't either. I like the Built Bars the way they are. So
yeah, I do too.
Don't change anything.
This cookies and cream. I absolutely loved, but for and we'll bring up Bill. That's a trigger. So that Bill, I'm adding that for the top of my list is a trigger food is milk chocolate. So that's my number one. And actually going into milk chocolate. Not milk chocolate. I think these are dark chocolate. These were ones that I talked about last week or maybe 2 weeks ago that I got were the Atkins chocolate covered almonds. These are 5 points for a pack. They are small packs that are in them. I think there's 5 packs in these.
5 points a pack.
Yep. Paige actually loves these. They are dark chocolate. They're smaller almonds for one thing. I have a discount. I think they were $3 off on Amazon. If anybody is interested in getting these, I'll put a link below. I actually really like these, but I have a few complaints.
What?
So the almonds are smaller, so it's not like your regular milk chocolate.
Yeah.
These are dark chocolate, so it's not like the full satisfaction of a milk chocolate covered almond. But also, and another connector, I can't remember who you were, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, pointed out that Atkins uses sugar alcohol. So you would get headaches from it.
Yeah,
this is
that gives me
9 grams
headaches.
of sugar alcohol in these. So if anybody can't handle the sugar alcohol, don't get these because you will either get an aftertaste, you'll get headaches from it, or the
Yeah.
cravings will come back. So I really like them. My daughter really likes them, but I'm limiting them for her because of the sugar alcohol. So
Yeah.
and sugar alcohol gives me a headache. So I didn't realize that Atkins had that.
How many roughly are in each of the packages?
13 to 14. It's actually a
I
good
don't find
amount.
that. Yeah, but I don't find that worth the 5 points.
No, and that's another thing is that
wouldn't.
for me, for chocolate covered almonds, it is a good amount because we know we're not going to get a lot in chocolate covered almonds.
Yeah.
But for 5 points, it's not worth
I'd
it
rather
for me.
something else.
But when Paige does her chocolate fundraising and we only get 8 to 10 in a box.
yeah, but I wonder how many points those are.
They're like 15 points for a
my
box.
God.
So this would be a better option.
I guess
But
so,
again,
if you
get
really
the sugar.
need them, right?
You always need chocolate covered almonds. Come on now. But yes, so I'm limiting. I actually have found that the trick for me is I've been putting any snacks on top of my fridge and I don't look at it. So I only have it once in a while. That has been a trick for me.
I'm actually very proud of myself with sweets because our house is filled with sweet eaters. So it will never not have sweets. But I'm finding myself really being able to stay away from it. Like,
Even if other people are eating it?
yeah.
Okay, that's
Because
good.
all I'm thinking now in my mind is, oh, that's that amount of points. Do I really want those 5 points when I can have an entire meal for 5 points?
Yeah.
And that's how I'm looking at it now, which is
Yeah.
nice because I never would have, and that's the difference with me now. Because like I said before, I followed you on this journey the whole time, trying different foods that you tried and all these things. But now because I actually see the point wise, I'm seeing that. Yeah, I can have an entire meal for 5 points.
Yeah. Is there a lot of... So, one thing I find is I came into my journey and I was like, I can make this work. We can eat whatever we want. We can have whatever we want. We just need to stay within our points, follow the program, make sure. If you can't stay within those points, then you know you need to find an alternative.
Yeah.
But I always found that I went to... Okay, by the way, we got the Kodiak mix. And I made a waffle just to try it in its natural habitat. I do not like it. I actually think the taste is gross.
So I have to say, I made waffles out of it for my kids and they loved them.
Have you made muffins or cookies or anything
No,
with it?
I need to. There's a lady that we're going to talk about later, but
Yep.
she makes a ton of different recipes, different muffins, I think she does different cookies also. A ton of different things
You
with
guys
this
know who we're
Kodiak
talking about.
recipe.
She's the Kodiak guru.
Yeah, I've been following her and she's got some good tips. So I need to get on the Kodiak trend of trying all different recipes and mixing because I don't really eat a lot of waffles, so it's not like I would go for a waffle all the time. And speaking of waffles,
But even though you don't eat a lot, if you were to go for a waffle, would you use that? Because I can tell you I wouldn't. I hated the taste. And if I'm going to go for a waffle and use my points, I want something that's going to taste good.
yeah, that's true. So I've been looking at these recipes. I haven't tried it yet.
I need one step for this hour.
With run around. I want to try the recipe of the cauliflower waffles. I've been seeing a lot of people posting about making these savory waffles and they look so good. So I'm going to try it out with the cauliflower. I've had the frozen cauliflower rice, which I'm afraid to try it with the cauliflower rice that's frozen because I'm afraid it's going to have too much water in it.
Well, just take it out and then put it in a cloth and drain it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. I'd rather just make my own. Just
Speaking of
chop it up.
cauliflower rice, I have that here as a favorite. So
Yeah,
if anybody
so
hasn't
good.
seen, I know, and a lot of people just go to Loblaws or Superstore and grab the cauliflower rice. They have it frozen and fresh. And I think it's like $5 a bag.
Yeah. Oh,
For the
at
one
least.
package.
At least.
So this is at Costco right now. This has, was it 8 packages?
It was either 6 or 8.
It's a 3-pound bag. 4. It says 4. I thought there was more than 4.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's 4 steam bags in it. But this was only $8, wasn't it?
Yeah. And it's so good. And so
And the sizes
easy.
are great.
I loved it because it was so easy. Because I'm the only one in our house that will eat that.
If anybody couldn't see
So-
that. We're farther away from the camera today.
So while I'm
What's it called?
making the
Via
rice
Amelia.
for my family,
Yeah.
I just grab one of the bags. And
Yeah.
one of the bags is a lot. Like
I made it last night with one bag, and it was enough to feed me and Austin for our dinner. Plus, he had
Plus
for
have
lunch.
extras,
So we
yeah.
got 3. You could probably get 4 servings out of
yeah,
one.
it's a huge bag.
Yeah.
Huge bag, and inside of it, and I mean, there's a lot that you can do with it, but I've just been having it as my rice.
Yeah.
Like that's all I've done. So I need to. That's what I want to change for next week. Is to, even though the new things I've incorporated into this is I want to change those to be different ways, because I get tired of meals. I can't
I'm
eat
the
the
same.
same thing over and over.
Yeah, I'm the same. I need to change it up or I get bored.
Yeah.
What I was getting at was by saying that was when I got into this journey, I looked at it as I can do this and I can eat whatever I'm eating. Like, and I definitely highly recommend for people to start this that are new to this journey is eat exactly what you were eating
And point it out.
and point it out. And take pictures and document what you're eating. Even if you don't share them, take pictures so you can see. It's actually easier for tracking. If somebody doesn't want to track through the day, you have those pictures and you can sit down at nighttime.
And track it all at once.
Yeah, if you take pictures of everything that you eat through the day and sit down at nighttime, your hands are busy tracking, so you're not going to snack. So that's another tip
that's a
for
good
nighttime
tip.
snacking.
Yeah.
But
I like doing it as I eat.
yeah, so do I. But the one thing that I find is I love muffins or I love cookies, or I used to always bake. When me and Austin first got together, I always had cookies made. But do I need them?
No.
No, because they're an issue. They're a trigger food.
Yeah.
So why am I looking at getting this Kodiak mix and making healthier cookies or healthier? Why am I doing that? I don't need it.
It's
because
just, it's going to be a trigger.
exactly. Whether
Yeah.
it's healthier or tastes like crap,
Yeah.
I'm going to want something that's better, and I'm going to
Yeah.
even be using twice as much.
Yeah. Well, I found that I'm just not wanting those anymore.
Yeah.
Like normally, and I was talking about this last night, Ira would go and buy me a bag of the President's Choice chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah.
They were like my guilt thing. Like I always had them, and I could sit down and eat an entire bag of them in one night.
Yeah.
They were like my potato chips, was those chocolate chip cookies. And
You're talking
now,
about the freshly baked ones?
no, they're just
Those are mine.
like the PC, like the crunchy chocolate chip cookies.
yeah.
But yeah, like now, like when I look at it, like I don't want it.
Yeah.
Like I really just don't want them. Like I can see the changes that I'm doing just by that alone, just by the different things that I would go to at nighttime or through the day. And yeah, now I'm just like, when I think about going for it, I'm like, no, I don't really want it.
It's good. Mm-hmm. And the other thing that I found was, and I had to kind of lay off, I haven't made them in a long time, was anytime we make our 2-ingredient dough pizza, we'd always use up the rest of the yogurt to make bagels. But then I'm starting to get the trigger of wanting an actual bagel and bread. And I have eliminated almost all of my bread.
So have I. Since I've started this, I've had 2 days that I've had bread or a potato. Mm-hmm.
And how are you feeling differently from eliminating those?
I definitely have a lot more energy.
Do you feel like gut-wise, do you feel better?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Another thing, and I know a lot of people have shared this before, but anybody new that hasn't seen these are Blue Menu's smoothie. They're
Turn around.
Greek yogurt. Oh,
We got a French side.
we're not French. They're the smoothie Greek yogurt bars. There's so many flavors. This is the caramel, which is my all-time favorite. There is strawberry vanilla, which is delicious. Fudge, the fudge peanut butter I got for you the other day.
Good.
Okay.
They were really good.
I actually wasn't a huge fan of the fudge peanut butter because the fudge by itself is so much better than that one.
Yeah, see, I gotta try it.
But they also have an orange, they have a lime, there's so many, and they're 4 points a bar.
Yeah.
And so if anybody's craving ice cream, this is a really good. It's a really good snack.
Yeah.
Another thing that I wanted to show, I have too many shows here, is these, I think I saw this on a Facebook Weight Watchers group, was Healthy Choice Simply Steamers. And this one is creamy spinach and tomato linguine.
Sounds yummy.
There's also a lentil one, and then there's another chicken. I can't remember what the chicken one was. There's chicken and broccoli and like a red sauce.
Yeah.
They're between 6 and 7 points. They're actually really good. They're actually not as big of servings as I thought, so I don't think I'll get them anymore. But for a quick lunch to pick up if you're on the go, or for somebody that might forget to prep lunch, these are a good choice. And for 6 or 7 points, these are pretty low for a
Is
microwave
there not
meal.
a lot in it? Like the bowl looks pretty big.
I know it looks big.
Yeah.
The last two that I had didn't have a lot, especially the broccoli and chicken one. It didn't have a lot in it. I don't know what this one's like. So far out of these, the lentil bowl is my all-time favorite. There was a lot in it and it was extremely filling.
How many points are these?
7. These ones are 7.
Huh.
So which was a good choice I found. But also I don't want to get these all the time because I want to steer away from more processed food. So but I thought that these were a good option for if you're
Just
on the
for
run
something
or
quick,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
what finds do you have for this week?
So a big thing that we have every week is either tacos or nachos. And I was searching and searching. I asked on Lindy's Facebook group for a good nacho, and I actually had picked these up that same day. They're the Nan Thins I got them at Costco.
Yep.
And they were so good. And it is 14 crackers for 2 points.
Okay.
And I really liked them because they held up. Like they held up when you like melt the cheese and everything on them.
Yeah.
They're just like a really thin.
They're really crispy, eh?
Yeah, they're really good. A really thin cracker, and they were good because I even find like with Tostito chips, sometimes when you warm up the cheese or whatever when you're doing nachos, they go soft. These didn't go soft at all. So I actually prefer these over Tostitos.
Yeah, those are good.
And
yeah, I use the multigrain Tostitos usually, and I think what was it, 38 for 5 points, which is pretty good.
I think it was 38 for 8 points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is really good. I doubled this, so I ended up having 4 points for 28 crackers because that
Okay.
was just a small plate. Just filled it for myself and
Yep.
had the ground turkey on it and then just topped it with all my toppings. And then my sour cream, I've now switched to the Greek yogurt, which I like.
And these are bigger than a Tostito. Those are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
they were
definitely get
good.
those.
And then my nighttime find, I know it's just a tea, but this has really been helping me to relax. It's the Twinings green tea with lemon.
Okay.
And because I find I like drinking tea at night, but I always just drink black tea, right?
Yep.
But it's a herbal tea, and with the little bit of lemon, it takes away that bitter taste of the
Yeah,
green tea.
really is a bitter taste.
Yeah, with the lemon, it doesn't.
I drink peppermint tea. Anybody else drink herbal tea at night? Let us know below in the comments. Let us know what kind of teas or what's your trick at nighttime for nighttime snacking. Herbal tea definitely I find helps me a lot for not snacking.
Yeah.
Have you found any new tips or learned any new things this past week? Like, is there anything that has been helping you?
Through the day, I usually plan out, we usually plan out what our dinners are going to be. We don't plan out any other meal, just our dinners.
Yep.
And so what I've been actually doing is pointing out my dinner in the morning.
Yep.
So then I know that's what I have for the day, my point wise for the rest of the day. So I'm not going over my points because I already see by the end of the day I need that allotted amount of points for my dinner time, right? And so sometimes I've been thinking, okay, I've used this and this amount of points. Shoot, I still feel hungry. Oh, wait a minute. I've already pointed in for my dinner. So really, yeah, right now I'm hungry, but I'm just about to have dinner, so I won't be hungry.
Yep.
And it's been helping me with snacking also at nighttime. So I've been doing a lot of eating a lot of apples at nighttime.
Yep.
And
Bill, she's taking your advice.
Originally how I started was by taking that advice to eat an apple, and then if I still want the sweet after, then I go for it, which I've never wanted the sweet after.
Does anybody else see Bill's face on apples now? Because that's all I see when I look at apples.
Oh my god.
I just see Bill yelling, eat an apple and time yourself for 20 minutes.
Another thing that I actually did the other night was I made homemade chip dip with Greek yogurt and Epicure's onion dip mix. Like it's just a
The
seasoning.
3 onions?
Yeah, so it was a 0
I've
point
actually
dip.
never used that one.
It's really good. You got to try it. And I actually, again, Isabella is always my test dummy. My daughter's the test dummy. She tried the dip and she loved it. So if
She
the chip
loves
dip
dips.
goes through her, it'll pass. But I just did it with carrot sticks and celery sticks.
And how much seasoning did you add to it?
A teaspoon
Okay.
to, I think it was a half a cup of Greek yogurt.
Okay.
And it was 0 points. And then the veggies with it. And I actually couldn't even eat all of it. I don't know if I was full on it or I was just bored of munching.
Yeah.
Because the munching, I really get over it fast. I don't want to munch a lot.
There was a broccoli soup that you found the other day.
Yes, at Tim Hortons. Because the first week on Weight Watchers, I had a bad week. And I think it was mostly because of going to Tim Hortons. And I didn't know what was the best option to choose. And so I got into searching. Because I know every week there's going to be a day we're traveling. Mm-hmm. And I actually found their cream of broccoli soup. For the 1 little cup is 3 points. So
okay.
Like,
that's
it was
good.
good.
That's a good option for eating
really
out.
good. And actually this week I got the broccoli soup and
how did you calculate it? You got the nutrition information?
It's on there. Somebody had already. But they do have a new cream of cauliflower, which I need to point out point it out on the app because I want to see what that one is, just to switch it up,
Okay.
But I actually ended up having a donut after my broccoli soup, just because it came with the meal when you buy the meal. It was the sour cream glaze, which is my all-time favorite donut, but I have to say I felt absolutely disgusting after, and I probably won't ever have a donut.
You can see the difference, eh?
I probably will never have a donut again.
No donut ever?
Probably not. Well, I can't say that because we get our birthday donuts. Our birthday donuts, that's all. Oh yeah, we're gonna go. Well,
let's hope we get in that lineup at Crave Donuts. Has anybody? Sorry, but there's a new donut shop in Whitby called Crave, and if you guys are loving like gourmet donuts, this place they sell out by noon every day.
But you know what? I was also looking it up last night after we talked about it. We're going out on a double date for Valentine's Day. So we were looking up different ideas and I saw this donut place and I said, why don't we go there before we go out to the movies? Well, all I could think of was, how many points is that going to be?
Did you point one?
No, because I don't, there's no nutritional value or anything.
I don't think you can get it because they make new ones every day. Every day it's different.
I don't know.
Might be a treat.
I think we may have to
We won't make it in time anyways, so it doesn't matter.
So we'll be skipping it.
So we wanted to start doing something new and discussing some connectors that inspire us. So Jenny, there's a few, you being a newbie and starting to see new people on Connect, who are like 1 or 2 connectors that you find stick out to you that you would recommend for other people to try and follow and give good tips.
So the Barbie girl, I'm not sure her full name.
Barbie B number 1. Or Barbie B1.
Barbie B1. She's the one that does all the Kodiak recipes, which is...
She's the guru.
I've been watching all of them, liking all of her pictures, and I need to try them now. So now this week I'm going to try all the new recipes to see what they are, because they are low in points, all the recipes that she's been putting up.
A good thing about Barbie is I don't know if it's weekly, Barbie, you can correct me. She posts a list of the recipes, and what it is it's her hashtags. And if you click on, I know I've mentioned this before, if you click on a hashtag, it will bring up every post that has a hashtag.
Which I really like, because I don't like searching through everything.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. Somebody that I wanted to point out, and I know a lot of people have been following her lately, is Mrs. Potter 2016. If anybody hasn't checked her out, she has a ton of workout videos that you've probably seen coming up trending, and it's with her daughter or her husband or
the one with her husband
dog.
Was really funny.
I love them. They're my favorite. The one that she said was the most epic fail was my favorite. And the dog eating her bun, it's great. But she is actually posting, because she follows a workout routine online, and she gets a discount code right now. So if anybody wants to check it out, check out her on Connect. It's Mrs. Potter 2016. And I will notice, because I do have some US followers. We are Canadian, so if you're checking out these people on Connect, unfortunately it's only Canadian connectors that can check you out, because
I was trying to find Oprah.
Yeah. Because it's not connected worldwide. So I wish it was, but unfortunately they do have different point systems, different points for different things. They have fat-free cheese.
Yeah, that's not fair. That should be everywhere.
If we weigh in at a WWUS meeting, can we have fat-free cheese for 0?
Maybe we could get it.
No.
Just for the day.
But anyways, Miss Potter 2016, you need to check out, and I think it gives you a free week trial or a free month trial for the workouts. I can't remember what it is, but definitely check her out.
Christopher Court
Yeah, Christopher Court.
He's a huge inspiration. The amount of weight that he has lost is amazing.
He's the bionic man. He actually did the CN Tower climb with us in November, and
he ran up those stairs. Like, I was shocked when I was waiting up top for them. I was shocked when he came out. He shocked me. Like, 13 minutes he did it in.
Not only that, you need to check out Chris's rolling skills for pizza, because Chris's pizza crust looks amazing. Chris, you haven't shared a pizza night picture in a long time, and those skills are impressive. I keep telling him he needs to come and roll out my pizza for me every Friday. A couple people that I want to shout out, because I always need to shout out Bill, is bbhuck96@yahoo.ca. It is an email address, so make sure you check it pressing on his picture. Otherwise, you'll be sending a personal email to him. But Bill is so inspiring. He's long-winded, which I love. Bill, I love your long winds. And also, Mama, number 2, M, the @C, is Bill's wife, Hetty. And she is amazing. The inspiration from the two of them. I would love to be a fly on the wall at their house, because the conversations are probably amazing. But check out both of them, Bill and Hetty's Connect. They're amazing, and the amount of weight that they've both lost together is truly amazing.
This other person that I've been following is Truckin' J 51999.
Truckin' J's amazing.
He runs everywhere. I couldn't run the way he does. And
not only is he running everywhere, he just recently quit smoking.
Yeah,
Yay,
it's amazing.
Jay.
That's so neat. But the change in him in it's amazing what he does. He's a truck driver, so clearly he's sitting all day or all night. And for him to be able to lose weight, there was one post that he put up where he said that he went into work and the guys were making fun of him for the food that he was eating. But look at him and then look at them, so he just brushed it off and walked away, which good for him, because that most of us probably would never brush it off. We'd say something or get down about it and go and eat something, that we shouldn't be. But I've been following him, and there's a couple people that I've been following that just because I've been following people because I'm new to this. I want to see different tricks, and I love seeing different recipes because I like to change it up with what I'm eating.
Jenny's actually checking the recipe section, and I never check it.
Which
and
I'm shocked.
I never check it. I always just go to Pinterest.
Shocked.
Why does it look like I have a birthday cone on my head? But yeah, Jenny definitely utilizes the app to the fullest. So it's great.
But I'm still down about not being. I can't post pictures.
I know. Is anybody else having trouble posting pictures? Because hers keeps crashing. She's talked to chat, but I don't know. I don't know what the problem is.
Every time I post
think your
a picture,
phone is too full. Personally,
no. Every time I post a picture, it says the app has stopped. So
yeah. Jenny, I don't know if you are comfortable sharing with where you're at in your journey, but I just wanted to update because I am back to my 15 pounds, which I'm very happy. I'm coming for the new 20-pound charm. Because if anybody didn't know, 20-pound charms came back. So if you didn't get one, go ask your leader for one.
I don't like that we don't get charms.
There's some people that get them mailed, so I don't know who they are. So I don't know. I don't know how that happens. But I am down by WW 15.4. So because I had started a week before my beginning of my journey without going to a meeting, so I'm actually down 16 pounds even as of right now. So what are you down?
So since my start with WW, I'm down 1.4, but I had gone up the first week. So
1.4 is good.
1.4, yeah.
And another thing I wanted to mention is because I did bring up that at the start of this year, I was doing my 52-week money challenge just in a different way. Every week that I weigh in, whatever I'm either down or up, I put it into money. So I've been putting in, I actually have a high interest savings account that I never use. So what I've been doing is I've been adding it into that savings account every week. And anytime I gain, I take out of there. If I lose, I put money into there. And as of this morning, I'm at $6.10 and I've made 1 cent interest. So not only am I making money, saving money, but I'm making money off my money.
I know everybody does all those coloring in pages and stuff like that, but I found this one. It was actually on another Connect. I don't know if you guys can see
The board
it.
game. The
Yeah,
board
it's
game
like a board
tiles.
game. I love it.
Yeah, it's great.
So I actually have to color mine in because now I'm down 1.4.
Yeah, so you get
so
to
I
color
get
a
to
square.
color it in.
There you
Yay.
go. I know we gotta cut this off. We're already at 40 minutes.
Oh
Jenny's
my
making my
goodness.
videos longer. Something I
talk a
wanted to bring up, and Jenny doesn't even know about this, is this morning I posted a newbie challenge. So if you check out on Connect, my handle is @StitchandLindy. It's a newbie challenge, and I'm challenging anybody that's new to their journey to share, since they started now, what are your thoughts on the program? What tips have you learned? What are you finding is helping you? And tag newbie challenge so that we can follow and see everybody's newbie tips and what you're learning. So I'm challenging everybody to make a post of newbie challenge and post what you are. Even if you're not a newbie, but as me, January, I started as a newbie because I said I'm going into this. I knew I was going to have a gain from Christmas and being off. So I wanted to, I weighed myself and said, this is my new number. This wasn't a gain. This wasn't a loss, nothing. This was my starting number. So I took that as I was starting as a newbie. So I posted my thoughts. So check out my Connect page, and I shared my thoughts and what I'm doing and new tips that I'm doing. And you can hashtag your own, either post on my post or do your own post yourself by state, and make sure to hashtag newbie challenge so that I can search them after and read them all.
Okay, I'll go on and do it. One thing that I want to say that I'm so excited about is I'm on day 16 of Blue Dots. Yay!
Ooh, we're shaking that camera. That's good.
Yeah. So
Anybody else doing a blue dot challenge? I know these were really popular like in the summer.
Yeah.
But yeah, the blue dot challenge is a great way to stay in your
I want to
healthy
at
eating
least
zone.
do 30 days full straight blue days. So that's my goal. My little goal is to do full 30 days straight. One thing that I've started this week is to write down, not journaling, well, I guess it is journaling, but writing down, I start with I want to, and I just expand on that every day. So,
do you do it in the morning or at night?
I do it, well, whenever I feel like doing it. First day, I just said I want to do more. And last night I said I want to do more with my kids. So today we're going tobogganing, which is, get out and
get some
run
activity
down some
points.
hills. Yeah.
If anybody doesn't know what a blue dot is, it gives you, and you can see it in your profile, it shows you, you'll see a blue dot on your calendar if you've stayed within your healthy eating zone, and it's 10 points below your daily points or 5 points above. So as long as you're within that range, you're within your healthy eating zone and you'll get a blue dot. So a lot of
5
people,
points above or 10 points above?
10 points below and 5 points above.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure it might have actually extended up to 7.
Okay.
But it tells you what your healthy eating zone is when you go into your profile to the calendar where the blue dots are.
Oh, it'll tell you in there?
Yeah, it tells you what your zone is.
Okay.
But this is a challenge that a lot of people do. You can actually search the hashtag blue dot challenge, and there's so many people that post about it. So
that's how I learned about it, was I just saw a bunch of people posting on about it. So I wanted to get in on the challenge. I haven't posted anything about it other than talking here, but
you can post writing posts. It doesn't have to be a picture.
I know.
So get posting.
Okay, I'll write every day.
If anybody hasn't followed Jenny, check out Jenny Lynn Weir on Connect, and then I'll put her handle at the bottom as well.
But I can't post a lot, so I guess you'll just see
yes,
writing.
You can.
Writing I can. You'll see lots of my thoughts.
We read. We want to see your my why.
My why. You know what my why is?
No, what's the thing you're writing about?
Oh, I want to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could write it on there every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Save the paper. So, is there any topics that you guys want us to discuss? Anything that you would like us to bring up? Anything you'd like us to sample? Any products you guys would
Please
recommend?
make it good though.
Yeah. No good fads. Drop a comment below and let us know what you guys would like to talk about. And if you guys let us know how your weigh-ins went. How did your weeks go? Was there any struggles, any weight loss, anything you're celebrating? Let us know below. I hope you guys like this video. Please give us a thumbs up if you haven't, or if you did like this video. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And you can tap the bell button to be alerted of any new videos that we put out. Every Thursday or every Friday. You're making me wait till Friday. Every Friday we will be posting our weigh-in and our updates and showing our finds as well. And I am going to start getting one more recipe video out throughout the week as well before that. So I hope you guys like this video. Have a great day, guys.
Bye.